Hi, I'm Tom Jody with Vac-Con. I'm the marketing manager here. Vac-Con is a manufacturing company. We build combination machines, which essentially are high vacuum, high pressure water systems mounted on trucks. We've been here in Green Cove Springs. We're established in 1986. We employ about 250 people, and we build machines at a rate of about 1 machine per day. We like to tell our customers that we start out with a sheet of steel and end up with a Vac-Con at the other end of the plant. As funny as that sounds, it's actually fairly close to the truth. So we'd like for you to be able to see that and how we do that and all of the different things that we do here to end up with a Vac-Con machine. We are not just an assembly facility. We are truly a manufacturer in that we bend, cut, machine, weld, fabricate, if you wish, steel and other metal to form most of the components on this machine. So we truly are a manufacturer, not just an assembly plant. Yes, it's true that we purchase material outside, products necessary for the completion of the machines, but it is truly a manufacturing business, and it has a standard process. We cut and fabricate materials, turn them into weldments. Those weldments become part of sub-assemblies. Those sub-assemblies become part of the completed machine. So everything that is done to this machine is done on site, and this is our only manufacturing facility. We're now in the purchased parts warehouse, and this is the parts carousel, in which are housed thousands of parts. The beauty of this carousel is you don't have to go to the part, it brings the part to you. Each part is entered into inventory and identified in a location on the computer, at which point when you summon that part number, the computer then will bring the part back to you no matter which location you install it in. And this carousel services parts for both assembly and production as well as aftermarket parts. This area is welding and specifically tank buildup, where all the debris tanks and doors are made. Needless to say, it requires some precision welding to prevent any leaks in the operation of the machine. Vac-Con also incorporates robotics in its welding process. It improves efficiency and also goes to the quality of the product and the consistency of the welding. You also see boom cylinders and vacuum cyclone assembly. This also is the buildup area for the Vac-Con fan assembly. That is the central component of the Vac-Con centrifugal separator, or blower, or three-stage fan, or just fan, called many different things. This display shows the various stages of fan construction. In order to more easily produce Vac-Cons, they are completed as sub-assemblies. These sub-assemblies are created in this area, including a blower, debris tank, hydraulic assemblies, water pump drive groups, booms, hose reels. All of those things are created as sub-assemblies and then brought to the main assembly area to be assembled to the machine. This is the assembly area. There are 5 assembly bays. This is where all the parts come together. All of the fabricated parts, the sub-assemblies, to complete the unit prior to testing and paint. This is a machine as it comes out of assembly, and before this machine goes to the paint prep and paint process, it goes to a test stand to be tested for operation and any potential leaks, and is checked to make sure that there are no areas where any hoses or wires can rub. This is the paint and final assembly building of 2 full operational spray booths for painting complete units. The paint booth on the left is a full downdraft booth. Both booths are heated for proper drying. The trucks come out of the paint booth and into the final assembly area where all of the details, wiring, miscellaneous hoses, connections, and the final assembly of the machine takes place. Once the machine is assembled in this area, then it goes to the final test stand. After the final assembly process, they go through final testing to confirm vacuum performance, water system performance, check for any possible leaks or any other issues that may come up prior to shipment. The Vac-Con test stand was set up to be environmentally safe. All water that's used to test Vac-Cons is recycled, so it's not pushed back into the environment. Fresh water is used, it's recycled, held in tanks, and reused continuously in order to test the water systems, rather than tap the existing water supply and or discharge the water into the aquifer. Vac-Con has produced a little over 6,500 machines, and many of those machines are still in service all over the world. People have a tendency to rebuild them or reuse them. They may go into a municipal service at the beginning and then come out for private use. Private contractors buy used equipment, and they continue to get rebuilt. Interestingly enough, old Vac-Con #1 is still in service.
Vac-Con started here in March of 1986. We had 5 people and an idea. We had our first combination vacuum jet truck constructed by the end of September of 1986. It's been a fun journey. Vac-Con has grown as a production facility. We do all our manufacturing in-house, all of our engineering in-house. We've always operated as a family company. We try and take care of each other, and I understand that all good things come from the employees. I just have the privilege of leading it.